All right, this is for you, Jordan. Want me to analyze this? Okay. I think his pull's excellent here. I do think, he gets a little bit of an arm bend there. At that point, that I think he could be a little longer. Knees are almost entirely back over his heels here, as you can see. This to here looks pretty good to me off the floor. Back posture, wow, that's a bad line. Posture's good. Chest is over the bar. Bar's extremely tight. Again, the big thing, look at his shins. He loads his hamstrings there, and he's a quad dominant guy, and he's still loading his hamstrings, but his knees get back. His knees get back, and his chest stays forward. Chest is still forward. Now, this is what I was talking about with everybody today. His chest is still over the bar. He's making contact there, okay? He's making contact. You can see there's like a little bend in the bar there. His heels are still down. His chest is actually forward. So this is a good strong position. Let's see the last heel point here. So this is his last point where his heels actually here. Heels are still down. Okay, so this is his last point of contact with his heels. Upright. Again, he's got a little bit of an arm bend, but he's a freaking strong lifter. He's good off the floor. Right here. Almost full extension on that left. Right, almost fully extended. What's he do with his feet? They bump out. He's similar to Vardanian here, Yuri, where he doesn't fully extend with his feet. And I don't think that that's a problem because his hips do a really good job of full extension, and I believe his knees do a really good job. And his upper body is strong as hell here. You can see this. Upper body is extremely strong. He's sliding his feet. His feet slide out. They slide. There's no jumping. There's no banging the feet into the floor and slamming them as hard as possible. His feet slide out. Bar's tight here from that big upper body shrug. Wraps those elbows high. Holds the grip. Okay, catches on his heels. Holds that closed grip. Stands right up. Gets a good bounce out of the bottom. Opens. Gets rid of the hook here. Gets set. So that's the only thing I would say there is I would have him try to control that a little more at the top, so he's not bumping this all over the place. But the only thing I really noticed with his lift when I first watched this is his drive. His dip drive, his jerk is not that good. He sort of jumps forward. If you see, everything's really traveling forward here. And you can see with his feet, if we put a little line here, you'll be able to notice how he jumps forward. And that's from that dip. When he dips here, and everything is really far forward on his dip. And then he sort of drives forward based off of where his dip was. And that's the main thing I would fix, is that he's got really good mobility overhead. He's strong overhead. He's strong as hell. He's one of the best lifters in the world. I would just work on his dip and drive and trying to prevent that from jumping forward so the bar's in a little better position overhead. But he's a good lifter, and he's one of the best in the world. But I still like looking at this because it's good to see where he's at. He pushes his knees back off the floor. He stays tight with the bar. He's got a little slight elbow bend, which I don't think is great. But he's strong. He catches with a full grip, loses the hook. He could readjust a little bit or a little bit less when he stands up, and then he's got to fix that dip and drive. But otherwise, he's awesome. Beast.